Could a career fair for your child actually help your finances? Recently, we were invited to be a part of a career fair and offer some advice to students, and they could ask questions of us. And I just remember being taken back to what it felt like when we were in high school and college, looking for opportunities or looking for that first job. And here's 2 tips that you can share with someone who might find these useful, but also listen for yourself because it may help your wallet too. So first, remember to stay in touch. I remember when I was a sophomore and I went to a financial planning conference, a national conference, and there were employers that would come by our booth to see students and to kind of share about what their companies do. And I remember keeping all of those business cards, and when I graduated a year and a half later, I actually reached out to those people. Usually we throw those business cards away, but I actually kept them, reached out to them, and one of those was actually a job offer that I was able to choose between. So you never know who's going to be looking for employees, what employers are going to be looking for, when the timing is right for you. So remember, stay in touch, keep that information, and always don't be afraid to reach out. Secondly, stay curious. So at this career fair, there was one student who really stood out because he was asking different questions from the other students. And that's not a bad thing. It was just telling of where he was in his career or maybe what his interests were. So one of the questions that he was asking was, what are the trends that you see? And so I just remember this because it spoke volumes to me. And I also remembered last year that I heard a speaker talk on this very subject. And he actually writes a book that every year he updates the non-obvious trends. And this was the book that I sent him. So the non-obvious trends, every year, it actually shows what the trends are from the year before that maybe aren't so obvious. But I felt like this might be really useful to the student who seems to be entrepreneurial in mind, and he's just looking for what's that next idea that I can apply my knowledge to. So you never know what it is that's going to be useful for students or what you can offer to them. So just remember those 2 tips, because remember, the sooner that you can get them to be self-motivated and you can get them to be coming up with their own ideas or getting that first job, the sooner you're going to get them off of your household payroll.